Hello, I'm Gill, GL Assessment's e-training expert, and I'm here to show you how to manage students on Testwise. Don't forget to spend a few minutes getting familiar with the features of Testwise. In this video, we'll look at how to add and amend students' details on the Testwise system. To manage a single student from the home screen, click on the student icon to display the student list. Click on the Add Student button. Make sure you complete all the mandatory fields which are marked with an asterisk. It is also useful to fill in the other fields, as you will be able to run reports and filter the students by these categories later on. The unique identifier is a code unique to an individual student, usually supplied through your student management system. This means you only have to add the student to the Testwise system once. You can use the group tag to define a collection of pupils, but this should be consistent across all assessments, such as a form group. To complete the field, begin to type and any matching predetermined tags will appear. Alternatively, you can add a new tag. It's just as easy to amend their details. Find the necessary student and click on the Actions button next to their name. Click the pencil icon to edit. You can also view a student's activity log by clicking the book icon. This shows you which assessments have been assigned to a student and when they have started and completed it. It's also easier to manage your student list. You can now sort by all fields in the table, and depending on which school you're part of, you will only see fields relevant to your students based on metadata. Now let's look at how to manage multiple students. Click on the Students icon and then Import Students. You need to download a template for your data to make sure it fits into Testwise. Existing customers will still have access to all their legacy templates and content. The template has dummy data, so make sure you delete this first before adding your own data. Make sure you keep the headings and columns in the same order and wording, even if you are not populating some of the columns. You must also keep the date of birth in the same format and use full words for male or female to avoid errors in your import. Once you've added your own data, you need to save this file on your computer as a CSV or Excel file type. Returning to Testwise, click on Browse, locate the file and upload it. Testwise now makes it easy to amend your student details in bulk, particularly useful when changing the year and group. From the main student page, click on the Export Students button at the top of the page. This will create a file on your computer's desktop that you can open and amend as required, such as updating year and group or adding new students. When you're done, simply save the amended file as a CSV or Excel file and import it back into Testwise in the usual way. Note, you cannot deactivate students this way, as even if you delete them, their details will remain in the system unchanged. Any errors will be highlighted in red. You can now correct these errors on the page without having to re-upload the file. Once corrected, click Retry Import. There are help links at the top of each Testwise section. Or you can visit the help pages on the website, where you'll find a range of easy-to-follow guides, videos, and helpful tips to make sure you get the most from the new Testwise system.